Hello children, myself Anindita Banerjee back again with another informative video for you. I hope you're watching my videos regularly and following what I'm telling you to do it. Please write the answers in your science interleaf copy, a new copy. If not, then write in the old interleaf copy. I've already uploaded the question answers, both answer in brief and answer in detail. Please do write the answers without any mistakes and in very good handwriting. Now today I'll explain you the long answers so that it will be easier for you to learn the answers. Okay, now I shall start with the first answer in detail. Okay, first question is answer the following questions in detail. Now the first question: why do seeds of different types need different agents of dispersal? Explain with examples. Seeds of different types need different agents of dispersal for the following reasons: light body, bright color, good taste, ripening. Okay. Now dispersal by wind. Seeds are very light. Examples are maple and cotton. The second point is seeds have very fine and long hair. Examples are cotton and dandelion. Presence of veins. Examples are drumstick and jacaranda. Then dispersal by water. Seeds of plants that grow in or near flowing water. Example is coconut. The next point is seeds are light and can float. Examples are cotton and palm. Dispersal. Now I come to dispersal by, just a second. Dispersal by animals. Seeds are not digested. Okay, seeds are not digested. Example are lychee and orange. Seeds are bright in color and good to taste to attract animals. Example is mango. Seeds have hooks or spines. Example is xanthium. Dispersal by explosion. Burst open when ripe. Examples are geranium and gorsepod. Seeds pop out and get scattered. Examples are pea and poppy. Okay. Now I shall explain you the answer. If I explain you the answer, it will be easier for you to learn. If you understand, please do write the answers in your own words. It doesn't mean that you have to copy everything. If you know the answers, you can write in your own words. You will be getting marks for it also. Okay? Okay. Now, why do seeds of different types need different agents of dispersal? Explain with examples. Now, seeds of different types need different ages of dispersal for the following reasons. Because certain seeds are light, they are dispersed by wind. Certain fruits or seeds are bright in color. Okay, bright in color so that it attracts animals and it depends upon the animals for its dispersal. Good to taste. Again, certain fruits are good to taste so that animals will come and eat, and the seeds will fall as droppings from their body in some place, in some different place, and new plants will go from it. Ripening. Now what do you mean by ripening? In Bengali we say जखन फलटा पेके जाए, और and in Hindi you tell जब वो पक जाता है. It falls on the soil, and where it falls, a new plant grows from it. Okay. Now dispersal by wind. There are certain characteristics of seeds which are dispersed by wind. The first characteristics or features, first characteristic or feature, that is, seeds should be very light so that it can be easily blown by the wind. If it is heavy, it cannot be blown. So the seeds, the first characteristics of dispersal by wind is that seeds should be very light. So examples are maple and cotton. Okay. Next is seeds have very fine and long hair. They have fine and long hair. Okay. These are examples of cotton and dandelion, so that they can be easily blown by the wind. And presence of wings. Literally it does means it doesn't flies, but it blows when the air blows. Okay. Examples are drumstick and jacaranda. Now we have come to the next point, that is dispersal by water. Dispersal by water. Okay. this much is clear to you, everyone? I think so. Up till this much it is clear to you. Now I will discuss the point dispersal by water. Now seeds of plants that grow in or near flowing water. See, you have all seen that coconut trees, they grow on the coast of the coastal areas, okay, and when the coconut, it ripes, it falls on the water, and the flowing water, it when it thrashes on the shore on the other side, and on the land it falls and it grows over there. A new coconut plant grows there. And the characteristics of seeds dispersed by water are also they should be light and they should be able to float in water, okay, and that is examples are coconut and palm. Now we come to the next point, that is dispersal by animals. Dispersal by animals, is it clear? Dispersal by animals, okay. Now what are the characteristics of seeds that are dispersed by animals? The seeds are not digested. The animals, they consume the fruit, but the seeds, they cannot digest it, okay. Examples are lychee and orange. Suppose a buffalo or a cow has eaten a mango, okay, but the seed they have eaten also, but they could not digest that. So the animal does not stay in one place, it moves from one place to another. So it, when it goes to some other place, the seed of that mango fall down as droppings, okay, and it falls where it moves, okay, and in that soil where it falls, the seed falls as droppings. A new mango plant grows from it. Is it clear to you, everyone? Have you understood? Now the next is seeds should be bright in color and good to taste. Then only the animal will come and eat. Now if it is bitter, then it will not come and eat, because it knows that it doesn't taste good. But if it tastes good and it's attracting, it will come and eat that fruit, okay. And this way the dispersal of seeds can be done by animals. Now certain seeds, they have hooks or spines. What happens when animals goes near these plants or seeds? These seeds have hooks or spines, and they stick to the fur of those animals. Again I told you, animals, they don't stay in one place, they move from one place to another. Now this animal, suppose it has stuck in its body, it moves from one place to another, and when it goes to another place, by chance the seed falls from its body, then a new plant grows from there. That is, example is xanthium. Now we come to dispersal by explosion. Dispersal by explosion. You know, you burst crackers, you do explosion, na? That way the certain fruits and vegetables also is dispersed by explosion, okay. It is dispersed by explosion. Now what do you mean by dispersed by explosion? Anyone? If you were in the class, you would be able to answer, but as because you are not in your class, you will not be able to answer. So don't worry, I will, when we'll all meet together in classroom, I'll definitely ask you, okay. Now dispersal by explosion. The certain seeds, when they are ripe, that means in Bengali we say when peke jaye. जब हिंदी if I say जब वो पक जाता है, then it falls on the soil, okay. Wherever it falls, a new plant arises, grows from there. Examples are geranium and gorse-spot. And seeds pop out, they come out and they're scattered. They scatter, that means they blow to, it falls in some other places. Example are pea and poppy. Is it clear, this answer? I hope this answer is clear to you. If you understand the answers, then you can write it by yourself. No need to mug up. Okay. Now distinguish between Rabi and Kharif crops with example. This is a very important answer. Please do learn it and write it also. Okay. Now Rabi crops. Rabi crops are grown in the winter season. Okay. Okay. And Kharif crops, they are grown in the summer season. As because Rabi crops, they are grown in the winter season, they are also known as winter or spring crops. Kharif crops are known as monsoon crops, as because it grows in the summer season. Okay. This is the second point. Clear, everyone? Now I come to the third point. Okay. Third point of this answer. Okay. They do not depend on monsoon rains. This Rabi crops, they do not depend, okay, on the monsoon rains. But these Kharif crops, they depend largely on the monsoon rains. Now, the harvesting months are from March to April. When you harvesting months means, the crops, when the crops are cut and gathered, this process is known as harvesting. So this is done in the month of March to April for Rabi crops. And for Kharif crops, the harvesting months are from September to October. And examples of Rabi crops are wheat. Examples you should remember, okay, because certain times you get mixed up which is Rabi and which is Kharif. So please don't mix it up, okay. Examples are wheat and gram for Rabi crops. And examples of Kharif crops are rice and maize. Rice and maize, okay. Is it clear, everyone? I hope you'll remember. And just remember JCBG, that is just call big goose, okay. You will remember the names, that is jowar, cotton, bajra, groundnut, okay. This is a trick to remember examples of Kharif crops, okay. Is it clear? The trick to remember the Kharif crops are all the crops end with E, that is rice, maize, sugarcane, pulse, jute, all are ending with E, okay. Clear, everyone? And now we come to the next part, okay, that how can crops be destroyed? Explain two ways how can crops be destroyed, okay. Okay, explain two ways to protect the crops. Crops get destroyed by the following factors. Crops get destroyed by the following factors. Birds, insects and pests such as rats and squirrels, they eat the crops. And bad weather such as excessive rain or heat spoil the crops. So they are the two methods by which crops can be destroyed are when birds, insects, pests such as rats, squirrels, they eat the crops. This is how it is destroyed, okay. And when there is excessive rain, too much of rain or too much of heat, those also spoil the crops. So these are the two methods. The next question to this answer, what is the next question? We have two part of this question, okay. First part I have told you, and second part is explain two ways to protect the crops. So what are the two ways to protect the crops? Yes, how can you protect the crops? Anyone over here? How can you protect the crops? You tell the answers by yourself, okay. In the class when we'll meet, again I will discuss the answers with you. I'll ask you to tell, okay. That time you will tell, not myself. I will see how much you are being able to tell, okay. Certain diseases also can affect the leaves, stems or roots, okay. This way also crops are destroyed. And crops are again destroyed, grazing animals, cows, goats, buffaloes, they enter the field, they eat the crops, okay. So fencing should be done in order to avoid those animals from entering the fields, okay. These are the four methods of how crops can be destroyed. Now the two ways to protect the crops are grain should be stored in airtight containers after harvesting. And the next is fencing the field can prevent grazing animals like cows and goats from entering the fields. Okay, so what are the two ways? First, I told you they should be stored. The grains should be stored in airtight containers, in granaries. I told you what is granary, where grains are stored, okay. If they are not stored in airtight containers, if moisture is there, moisture spoils the crop, okay. And if again the pests, the insects also eat the crops if they are kept open, okay. So it should be stored in airtight containers. Next, fencing the field. I told you if fencing is done, then the grazing animals will not be able to enter the field and they will not be able to eat the crops. This way the crops will be protected, Okay. Now we come to the next question. It is a HOTS question. Okay. Though it is a HOTS question, we'll do it. Okay. Ram is a farmer who wants to grow tomatoes on his field. Give him 4 suggestions so that he can grow healthy crop. You can tell him which month he can grow tomatoes, how much water to use, and other common guidelines. Okay. Now here are the 4 suggestions. What are the 4 suggestions? He should grow tomatoes in the summer season. Okay. That is from the month April to September. Okay. Okay. So tomatoes, they should be grown in the summer season, and tomatoes should be grown in rich, well draining soil. Rich, well draining soil, what do you mean by that? That well draining, the water drains off, it will not stay on that soil. If it stays, the tomatoes will be spoiled. Okay. And the farmer should choose the sunniest garden spot, because tomatoes soak up sunshine just like water. They soak up sunshine just like water. They absorb lot of sunshine, okay, like water. Okay, so it should be grown where they get proper sunshine. And give them room to grow too. That means don't stick the tomato plants together. Okay, give them space. That there should be space, enough space between 2 tomato plant. Okay, so that they are not too close to each other. If they are too close to each other, they will not get a proper amount of air, water and sunlight. You know that I have discussed this in my earlier videos. Okay. The 5th question is, how can the seeds of a fruit be dispersed by animals? Okay. The seeds of a fruit can be dispersed by animals in the following ways. Animals eat fruits, but they cannot digest the seeds. These seeds are excreted from their body as droppings. After that, this germinate at places far away from the parent plant. I told you animals, they eat the fruits. Suppose an animal has consumed a mango fruit. Okay, it has eaten the flesh, but the seed, it is not digested. It comes down. It drops as droppings. Okay, and I told you the animals, they don't stay in one place, they move from one place to another. Suppose it goes to another place and the droppings fall on the soil, and from there the seed of that mango, a new plant will arise. Okay, is it clear? And some seeds such as xanthium have hooks or spines. Okay, and these, I told you before also, they stick to the fur of animals, and wherever these animals move from one place to another, by chance the seed falls off from the fur of the animal and it dispersed, it falls over there, and a new plant grows from that soil. Okay, clear? Now we come to the next question 6, that is, explain the stages of seed germination with the help of a well labeled diagram. Okay, now the stages of seed germination are as follows. The seed gets air, water and warmth. The seeds, I told you the 3 methods or the 3 conditions for the seed to germinate are air, water and warmth. It should get adequate amount of air, water and warmth. Next point, the seed soaks up water. It absorbs water. Soaks up water means it absorbs water. Then what happens? The seed coat breaks. The seed coat breaks it, and the root emerges. That means the roots comes out from it. Then a new plant develops. A new plant develops root and shoot. Okay, a new plant comes out where it has the root and a shoot. Okay, and as the plant grows in size, it develops leaves. New leaves come out. Okay, then the cotyledons shrink. Shrink means it just becomes very small and disappear. Okay, and the diagram is in page 4 of your science book. Please see it, and because I have uploaded the book in our website, please see it and draw it. Okay, and draw, label and color it. Okay, now I end my explanation of answer in details. Please go through the chapter. Please write the answers without any mistakes. Okay, and please do learn the answers. Okay, and then I will move on to the next chapter. Before that, you must finish with all the answers in brief, answer in detail, in writing in your copy without any mistake and in very good handwriting. Thank you, children. Please study and don't waste the valuable time which you have got. Thank you all for watching my video.